stage 4 cancer that's inoperable or curable, that's a different question.
But they're talking about mental illness as a reason to seek suicide, which it used to be that we would try to prevent people with mental
You're like,
illness.
you call an emergency hotline and you're like, I'm feeling really bad, man. I need help. Have you thought about killing yourself?
Have you thought about taking these extra drugs and time?
No, I don't want to do that. I need help to stop me from doing that. And they're like, well, here in Canada. Yeah.
Suicide would be paid for.
Yeah, the Forbes author of Accessibility, Inclusion, and Social Justice wrote, quote, Canada's new euthanasia laws carry upsetting post-era echoes.
Yeah, it's not good. They also put out workbooks for kids so the kids can better understand the process of government-funded suicide.
I'm going to read this, but preface by saying it is incorrect. MT Jeeves says, Ian is the prime example of the college-educated Newman who knows nothing of money, but doesn't pay his loans and waits for us to do so. Glad I dropped out, worked hard and honest, and stayed debt-free. Now I get to pay his. But I just want to pause and say that Ian has adamantly stated several times he doesn't want that to happen.
No, I'm not going to take any kind of loan repayment if it's a tax burden. I'd be down for taking $580 billion off of Sally Mae's books, if you guys want to do that.
Make them pay it.
At least investigate, like look into doing that and see what that would be. But to print $580 billion and give it to Sally Mae, no, I'm not taking part of it.
Well, they already printed it.
That's disgusting.
It was printed when the loan was issued. And now by not paying it back, it's just you got free stuff.
I don't see how Joe Biden or any one person should have the authority to be able to do that.
He doesn't.
Neither does Nancy
He doesn't.
Pelosi. You know,
Struck down by the
Nancy
courts.
Pelosi said that Joe Biden doesn't have the power to do this, and now they're like, yay.
And it doesn't, I'm not happy
Meanwhile,
saying it.
all of these universities have massive endowments. They should be the ones paying it back.
I talked about this with someone the other day. In their articles of incorporation or whatever, there's specific ways they're not spending
That's too bad.
Okay, this one's a good one. Liquid825 says, love you, Ian. Are you from this planet?
I don't
That's
know. I
cute.
still don't know.
That's cute.
I think at some point the tide pool was splashed by fungus.
You're actually one of those. You're like a squid. You're wherever the squids came from.
Looking at
Yeah,
the panspermia.
octopuses.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the Cast Castle video with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Ian because it's really good.
Dude, we shot more today. It's things are shaping up. Really fun.
We've got like it's gonna be a 3 or 4 part arc. A 4-part, it's gonna be like an hour and a half long. The next Cast Castle is gonna be an epic. But I can't say anything because the first episode's gonna hit like a hammer. It's gonna be so good. So
Yeah, I don't want to talk about. I want to not.
that's next Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Next Tuesday is going to be really good.
Nice.
Really good.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too. The jokes we're going for here.
Maybe you guys are gonna love it.
It's gonna be so good. We got so much to it. It might be 4 parts. We'll see. TW says finally listened to Will of the People. Then I listened to the one Muse made. Tim's song. Hey, be careful with violent revolutions. It begets more violent revolutions. Muse. Woo, let's have a violent revolution, bro. I was thinking about that. Will of the People that I wrote is a song that shows a cycle of statues being rotated every time they get pulled down. And it's how everybody thinks they're fighting for the will of the people, but they're all just fighting for their own personal gain and power or vendettas. And then Muse made a song called Will of the People, where it's just people tearing down statues and destroying cameras and stuff. Like, yay, revolution. And I have to wonder, if the impact of Will of the People from me was to encourage people to not engage in revolution, Muse then buries my content by screaming, no, have the revolution. And it makes me wonder.
Our Muse.
I think it's very strange that if you go to YouTube Music and search for Timcast, Muse Will of the People is the first result.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't seem like it's an accident, because that search term has nothing to do with
I
Muse.
watched a live Muse video of them like doing a live singing performance. They're talented, really, really talented musicians, but that was kind of an attempt to get into the song. And Marilyn Manson plays it. Yeah. Beautiful people.
Twitchy Spaz says, Tim, I think this needs to be said. Hormone therapy is legit helpful. People are born with hormone imbalances, and the medicine helps when growing. Right, that I understand. Right. TRT for life says all testosterone taken by adults is synthetic. Kids are getting the same that I take for TRT. Please get educated on this issue.
Testosterone.
I did. Yeah, I think that's what we literally said. We said it was synthetic.
Well, that's good. We should have more doctors on the show to talk about this stuff right now.
Oh, I don't know. YouTube would ban us.
I wonder if we can have.
They've got-
I can get you doctors if you want doctors.
they've got a new election policy that says you can't share hacked materials. And I'm like, how am I supposed to? If the New York Post publishes a story and I'm like, oh, I'm going to read this, I'll get in trouble for it? You think I'm psychic, YouTube? You morons.
The Canadian government froze bank accounts based on hacked materials. People who donated to the trucker con.
That was,
Yeah.
And how did they get that list?
It was hacked.
Yeah.
And released by their journalist. And then they acted on it to freeze bank accounts of people who donated $100 to a peaceful protest.
Is at the top of the alphabet chain in companies that own YouTube? If the government, American government's like, censor this stuff or we're shutting you down in the United States.
We already know that's true.
Like they're up against getting shut down in the United States.
We've already had
Is that what's going on?
Tom Fitton report on Democrats going to Silicon Valley, telling them like this has to be a rule. We already have Alex Berenson saying the government went to Twitter and said why hasn't he been banned? We know it's happening. The FBI went to Mark Zuckerberg and they said, hey, there's going to be some information coming out. You might want to bar or something like that. And then right around the time they were supposedly trying to not interfere over the Hunter Biden laptop investigation by not investigating it.
Right.
And they just so happened to go to Mark Zuckerberg at the time. How convenient for them. Yeah, we know they're convenient. Waffle Sensei says, see, this is why we need men and women. Tim says kids don't need a childhood, like a strong, leading warrior man. Mother is needed to cultivate a child's imagination so they can carry humanity forward. I did not say that a mother is not needed for that. And my point was that our idea of childhood has become so insane that kids now think words are mindless. A childhood used to be a kid mowing the lawn or doing chores and worked. And then you come out and you're like, kids should have jobs. And they go, oh, how dare you? And it's like, you never shoveled snow, you never shoveled the sidewalk. I worked at my family business. I put money in the cash register and took money out. It was not the end of the world. It was teaching a kid responsibility.
And they liked it.
I liked it. It was fun.
My kid
And then I
asked
bought-
me recently when he could have a job. And I was like, I'll put you to work right now.
Absolutely. And then my parents would create a chore list.
Yeah.
They would put a chore list on the refrigerator saying like dishes, lawn, laundry, or whatever, and then mark it wait for the task, and then you'd be like, okay, I'll go do it. And you do it. And you get the job. And
Could you outbid your brother and be like, I'll do it for
That never happened.
13% less?
That may have happened one time. I'm not sure. I don't think so. We used to go door to door. I don't know if kids still do this. We go door to door and be like, do you need your lumber? Do you need your snow shovel? And they'd be like, sure. And then we'd be like $10. And I was always just like, I'm gonna ask for more. And I'd be like $20. And the guy'd be like, $20? And then I'd be like, well, what would you give me? He's like, give me 15.
That's still better.
Yeah, man. The art of the deal.
Negotiate. Negotiate the terms.
You shovel snow. And then kids got to do work to earn stuff. I'm not saying put them in the mines or anything like that. That's bad.
Yeah, but I'm saying protect the kid's childhood. I'm not anyway saying make the kid a child.
Yeah, they don't need to read books for child porn in grade 6.
I do think that there's a lot of things kids should do around the home without getting paid because they gotta pull their own weight, correct? Like my son has to deal with the laundry, the dishes, all kinds of other stuff, and he doesn't pay for that. What I was gonna pay him to do was, honestly, I'm gonna be driving tomorrow when Biden is doing the speech, so I'm gonna be listening to the speech and I'm gonna pay my kid to take notes for me. I'm gonna be like, nice, write this down, write that down.
Is that the
What's
State
the
of the
time
Union
on that?
tomorrow?
No, it's not the State of the
Oh.
Union. It's where he's going to call us all fascists and claim that we have
Oh,
no
yeah.
souls.
All right, Psycho Dragon says, fun fact, Ronald Reagan was the first governor to sign no-fault divorce into law. Other states soon followed, but you can thank Marilyn Monroe. Ask yourself why the 60s and 70s history isn't discussed. Yeah, Reagan also pushed gun control. I love how they really like Reagan for some reason.
Reagan pushed gun control
He
because
was the guy.
of because of the Black Panthers in Oakland who were out there when police would pull Black people over and they'd see the Black Panthers standing there with guns and the Black Panthers would be like, what are you gonna do now?
Good.
Yeah.
It's called Second Amendment, baby.
For real. And that's why Reagan started dealing with gun control because he didn't want Black people in Oakland to have guns.
This is why when I saw
So
Antifa,
it's not a good thing. Yeah.
So when I saw Antifa standing out with those guns outside of that church, I was like, good for them.
Those actual guns?
Yeah, look
They were
pretty
not
actual
actual
gun.
You're allowed to do it. Now, the show going on outside, I have issues with for sure. But the right to bear arms. Now, I do think.
That's new for Antifa because they've traditionally been against guns.
No. Antifa's
Brown,
always been
they're
pro-gun.
Really?
Yeah, John Brown Socialist Rifle Association, John Brown Gun Club, they are pro-gun.
And Trudeau has just banned purchase, transfer, or
Right.
import of all guns. too.
Exactly.
And they're introduced really
We know where this goes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sitting in
Doesn't go
America,
well.
just like watching the news about the Canadians being shuffled into, medical centers or something.
For euthanasia.
Understand.
Recommended euthanasia.
Yeah. At what point do it stops being an option and starts being mandatory for certain people?
I mean, it is socialized medicine, so.
And what mileage are they going to say? Well, they're going to say, look, you've got, stage 3 cancer, so you are being prescribed euthanasia.
That's the concern that we had in the U.S. Remember when people were talking about the ACA and there were concerns over like death panels,
Yep.
Well, we know how people are treated in these long-term care homes too.
Yeah, not
Totally
particularly.
neglect them. Especially the last
Right. Lost Cause says, Tim, it wasn't the fact that they were offering the person to off themselves. They said they did it before and even got counseling for the person's kids. Also, the person still works for the hub. Alright, what super chats do we have here? What's a diagolon? Ronnie says, Ken in the US should make diagolon. Look it up. That sounds like it's something bad.
Sounds terrible.
Trying to trick me into reading bad things. Oban says, hi Tim, I want to correct the record. School choice would not stop woke schools, and it could even make it worse because less oversight. If you'd like to know more, James Lindsay talks a lot about this. My friends, if you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like? Subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends, head over to timcast.com, become a member. We're going to have a members only show coming up for you at 11 p.m. And if you would like to, once again, help us lure people into our right-wing world using the power of rock, click the link in the description below and buy our song we haven't wanted, because we greatly appreciate it. We are going to be pushing it just until tomorrow's last day, because that's just how that's when they do song tracking. I don't know if the song will actually chart or anything like that. We didn't get a lot of play, but I don't think we were on like radios or anything like that. So, but purchases matter. It's 150 streams for every one purchase, and so if we got like tens of thousands, then it would probably chart or something like that. And we just want to have an impact, and we want to have a good launch for the music endeavors we're doing, because we're going to do a bunch more, and I really do appreciate all your support. You can follow the show at Timcast Live. You can follow me at Timcast. Billboard Driest. Do you want to share anything?
I just really appreciate being here. If people want to reach out to me, they can find me at billboardchris.com. And I'm on Twitter at billboardchris. Now they're censoring me. My account is deemed adult content. So you have to enter a birth date, 18 plus, to follow me.
What? Real on Twitter?
Yep. And I don't show up in the search bar either. But on my website, you'll find me. And if people want to support me, there's a donate button there too. But really, I just ask people to have conversations about this, because that's how we're going to keep this conversation going.
Hey guys.
I'm searching for Billboard Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come up. Is it at Billboard Chris?
Yeah. When you type it, you can click on the at Billboard Chris, and then you'll find me. But I don't show up in certain results.
I'm Libby Evans. You can find me at Libby Evans on Twitter or at thepostamillennial.com. And we have a lot of great content up also at commonevents.com.
Yes, you can follow me at Ian Cross on anywhere on the internet. One final time for today, point you towards the new Cast Castle vlog. It's on YouTube. So I don't know if it's on Cast Castle on YouTube if you want to see a clip, but if you go to timcast.com, find Cast Castle on the left. Watch the whole episode just released yesterday. And there's more to come.
The next week, I think, is going to be the most ridiculous and funny stuff we've ever done. And we've got one bit that I know YouTube will probably ban us on. So it's
Oh,
like,
that's exciting.
yeah, we're going to keep it a secret because people.
And it's on the subscriber side.
Yep. But we put so what we're doing is, once a week, what we're aiming to do is every Wednesday have our cameos from our guests doing something funny. So we had Marjorie Taylor Greene playing Magic the Gathering. Who did we have before? Jack Sobick delivering the scripts for Tim Cast.
That was really cute.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And then we've got one planned next week, which is going to be really funny today. Obviously, we had Ian and Marjorie Taylor Greene. So we're going to keep having people cameo with funny bits. But then the full show itself is on Tim Cast.
I can read from Trudeau's new action plan for the US LGBTQIA+.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll play well.
That's great. Thank you very much for coming, Chris. Always a good time. Chris, your story's awesome. We'll look forward to this bonus segment.
coordinated care. I knew we were getting health benefits, but the real benefits we got ran deeper for me. Turns out I was getting my little girl's first pair of glasses, getting newborn care for her baby brother, and earning rewards for getting preventive screenings to help me be healthier and here for them. Choosing health coverage that's right for us. It's all part of my plan.
Visit ChooseCoordinatedCare.com to learn more today. Coordinated Care of Washington, Inc. is a Washington Apple Health Medicaid plan.
It's back. The CVS Epic Beauty event is on. How epic is it? It's so epic. You'll get up to 40% off cosmetics, skin and hair care, wellness, and more. We told you it was going to be good. Plus, score hot deals each week on beauty items for the outside in and wellness items for the inside out. Don't miss out. The CVS Epic Beauty event is on now through September 24th. Visit cvs.com/epicbeauty for details. Get 30% off select Kristen S. hair care this week only.
So MSNBC told me that Civil War started. So you guys don't get to drink because I didn't say it. They said it. And look at me. I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here minding my own business. And then Joe Biden comes out with red lights and the Marines yelling about how half the country's all evil and everything. And then MSNBC, they said the Civil War is now. Literally, Tiffany Cross said it feels like Civil War is here. I previously said Civil War is here. And so if that's true, MSNBC, and Joe Biden did come out and say the things that he said, that is a declaration. There's tons of prominent Democrat personalities likening this to 1860 and 1940, saying this is a presidential wartime speech. That's what they think. So I'll tell you this, to those that don't think you're in some kind of civil war, that's the advantage they have. No surprise. That when the feds go after Donald Trump, when they raid his house, lawyers, they just tell you, oh, it's a war. Or you can sit back and just watch. But MSNBC said it. Far be it for me to tell them they're wrong. They're MSNBC. Go to timcast.com, become a member, support our work directly. Check out the latest episode of Cast Castle featuring Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's a good laugh. We also have a clip up on YouTube. The next week's episode is going to be funny and spicy. And I'll just say, I'm pretty sure that if it's going to be, it's a 4-part arc now. It's 4 episodes that, like, YouTube would just, let's just say YouTube would appreciate. The jokes that we're making are, yeah, we'll leave it at that. But we'll have more on that next week. It comes out Tuesday at 7 p.m. Smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends. Joining us to talk about all of this news and more is Matt Kinney.
Hey, it's good to be back, and I am ready to have a conversation with people. Our whole thing is to tell beautiful stories about liberty and sort of connect emotionally, not just do material things, just sort of
invasion of Poland. Bravo, Babylon Bee.
Great.
So here's the story from Newsweek. Joe Biden compared to Adolf Hitler by Trump loyalists. Not just Trump loyalists. Many people are comparing him to Hitler, whether they like Trump or not. Y'all are just in a cult. But Newsweek, you know, I'll give some respect to because they have Batya Ungar-Sargon, who's she's actually pretty good and tries to keep things a bit balanced. That's okay. I'll give them that. But take a look at this photo. We got to show this photo from the previous night. We did that watch party, but this photo has taken the internet by storm. This is a creepy photo. Everybody who is sane is questioning the judgment of the White House team for, Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
Of course,
annoying.
Joe.
Yeah.
But Joe recently said vote Republicans.
All the normal people, guys.
Sam Harris said the optics were bad on this one.
Interesting.
Yes, but Sam Harris,
And then
we
he
get
said,
into-
but something about my hatred of Trump.
I think Sam Harris has gone insane. I tweeted, like, you need an intervention, bro. But we'll get into that. I want to say, we'll talk about Sam Harris. After the trigonometry fiasco, I mean, this is a prominent but he is a perfect example of what's happening now. So, if we point out here, Marjorie Taylor Greene, look at this. She tweeted, what we all saw tonight from Biden. I guess when President Butterbeans is frail, weak, and dementia-ridden, the Hitler imagery was their attempt to make him look tough, while he declares war on half of America as enemies of the state. Oh, or it's real. Twitter blocked this video, and it says the following media includes potentially sensitive content. I'm gonna click it. Are you ready? Click. Oh, it's Biden with a fake mustache and swastika. So we had to bring in a libertarian to ask us what's happening. Is Joe Biden declaring himself the Supreme Chancellor? Is he asserting that for the security and prosperity, the American Republic will be reformed to the first American empire?
So I didn't think of Hitler. I thought of Daenerys Targaryen. That last, I think it's the last episode where she goes. I guess she goes full Nazi in that. But yeah, like the imagery is super creepy, and I think that everyone should be a little bit freaked out about it. But obviously, this wasn't an accident. They didn't like forget to frame the shot and realize it was going to be this red imagery. And so the question is he desperately talking to his base because he knows he's going to get trounced in midterms, and the only thing he has left, like, you know, the economy sucks and people are paying so much for gas and groceries, and there's so much damage from what's going on. The only thing he has left is to get every single person that's turned on by that military imagery to show up in the midterms. Or is it about is it real? Like, is it real? Is it real?
I think it's real.
Well, they asked him today. I think he or Ducey asked him, do you really think that the Trump supporters are? How did he phrase it? Do you have this?
Are they threats?
Are a threat? Do you really think the Trump supporters are a threat? He said, I don't think any Trump supporters are a threat. And last night he was saying, like, so I think what he really thinks is a threat is cultism, and he's pointing out Trump's cult because he was just president. But cultism is
That makes no
dangerous.
sense. If he's saying, I don't think any Trump supporters are a threat, but he's talking about a cult, and he thinks Trump supporters are in a cult, that makes no sense.
It's like he's saying the cultism of Trump is
No.
dangerous, but the people themselves are not a threat.
No. I think he's walking it back. Somebody tweeted, they said the overnights must have been really, really bad on this one.
Oh, for sure. That picture came out like 10 minutes after that.
I bet they were, when that photo came out, let's grab that photo again. When this photo came out of Biden, like, it's crazy, dude. The red lights with him going, ah!
And just one person had to be like, instead of it being blue, red, blue, why don't we have it be red, blue? Like,
Yeah.
it would have been a totally different game.
This
it would
is-
be still weird, but like,
This
not the
picture's
same.
never going away. I think and they know it.
One of the networks slowly tweaked it and made it pink during CNN did.
Yup,
Really?
they knew.
Holy
And there was
crap.
blue just outside
Yeah,
on either
that's what I'm
side,
saying,
but they
like-
cropped it.
Someone was like, this is a great idea. We're gonna write the speech, and you know what? We're gonna be super patriotic, and we're gonna put red right behind him, and we're gonna do it at night,
It
so
was-
it's black and red.
It
Like,
was to scare
it looks crazy. The other part is this whole speech, he's just throwing out buzzwords. Like, he says that MAGA supporters are extremists or threats. He says that they're threats to democracy. He invokes Charlottesville. Like, he is doing anything he can to be like, supporting Donald Trump is supporting the worst of the worst, and I need you to be on my side because otherwise you're against the foundation of America. Which is a racist
Yeah,
statement.
it's like classic